Hey, BiggerPockets, it's Matt. So we're about to buy this house right here, and I'm going to meet my architect here in a couple of minutes, and it just made me think about something I wanted to share with you guys about just tips on working with architects. Okay, so there's 3 tips I want to share with you guys when you have an architect or some other kind of design professional. Could be a structural engineer or a civil engineer, whatever. When working with those kinds of design professionals, when you're buying real estate, because they can help you, but they can also not hurt you directly, but they can hurt or slow down your project or take some money out of your pocket indirectly. They don't know they're doing it, forgive them, but here's how you prevent that, right? So here's tip number 1. You want to use their expertise for things that are of a concern. So don't be afraid to pick their brain and to point out things that are a concern. This property right here, we're meeting our architect here. See that crack? See that crack right there? I am concerned about that crack. I think I know why it is, because there's lintels above it and below it and everything like that, and I think the lintel that's holding that's preventing the brick from falling into that door has failed. It's like dry rotted wood, so pretty obvious it's what's going on. But I need him to verify that. So you want to use their license about just their expertise, and their expertise could pertain to what properties are zoned for, right? So zoning for real estate. So if you're looking to buy a piece of real estate and you're not sure what the zoning code is, you might have to pay your architect a little bit, or a civil engineer, but use their expertise to determine what's allowed on a property. Or for physical concerns like this, like perhaps floor joists that are really, really buckling and you might need to do some structural repairs. If you're not sure about it, bring in an engineer. So use their license and make sure they charge you a fair rate for that, okay? Number 2, for design professionals like this, don't let them overcost your project. We had a design professional one time that came in and looked at a job. Now when I say overcosting, I don't mean overcosting on their fees. We'll get to that. I mean overcosting on the work that they're telling you need to do for a project. I had a design professional come in on a property, and look, I love the environment. I want to go green. We recycle. We do all kinds of stuff to aid the environment. But this design professional was a very green, environmentally friendly guy, and he put in was it cast iron piping, not PVC, because that's more environmentally friendly than PVC is. But PVC is affordable, it lasts forever, it goes in real easy. Cast iron pipe is not, and he did it because he told me it's more environmentally friendly. That's why he designed cast iron. So we had to have him remove that. Other design professionals have put things that just are going to cost a lot more money to do, like windows that are way above what the code is. They'll put in just finishes and things like that. They're going to cost you money. So when you look at their plan that they're going to put for you for your design plan, make sure that the costs associated with what they're putting in there are aligned with your budget. Because we've taken these plans that architects have done to a contractor, and they've said, listen, I can save you 15 to 20% if you meet with your architect and have them remove these things, and it'll still be the same product. But architects don't really think about construction costs. They think they do, but they don't really think about construction costs truly and what it costs to implement their vision. It's not really what they do. That's what you guys do. You're the implementer. They're the designer that creates this thing in their head and puts it on paper. Okay? Number 3. So just make sure you use only what you need from the architect, because architects and design professionals can do all kinds of stuff for you. I have an architect that can do a 3D model design of the property when we're done. Now, I may pay him to do that for marketing when we sell the property for when it's done. I may not. It costs another couple of $1,000s to do a 3D design and a 3D tour and everything like that. Don't let them put all these things in what you pay them to do if you don't need it. So just make sure that you're only using what you need and what you can afford to do. But just make sure you're aware of everything that they can do, but only use what you need them to do. Because most of the time they're capable of a lot, but you only might need half or a third of what they're capable of. So watch how much they drive up your cost of your construction. Watch what you pay them to do, what you need them to do, what you don't need them to do, and of course use their expertise for stuff like that structural crack right there, or other things that may be on a property that you really want to pick their brain on. Okay, those are the 3 ways that I try and work with design professionals like architects. That was a benefit. You guys probably have lots of cool stories and things that you guys have done with architects, or warning stories or whatever that you want to leave in the comment bar. So make sure you put those in the comments down below. You want to get into some chatter, maybe we'll learn a little bit together. Thank you for watching, guys. I appreciate you, and have a great, profitable week.